have to be evil to destroy humanity. If AI has a goal and humanity just happens to be in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course, without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. It's just like if we're building a road and an anthill happens to be in the way, we don't hate ants. We're just building a road. And so goodbye anthill.
Good morning, everyone. Fernando here, your friendly neighborhood conservative ex-con with the Common Sense and Random Shit Show. Because as I always say, last 4 years before the inauguration of the real president, that's what it's been, a shit show. I'm going to do something a little different today. Usually I try to get into like political shit and not breaking news, because as I always say, I'm not here for breaking news. I'm just here to reach out to those who don't watch liberal media and conservative media and all the bullshit on the left. So I'll get into that after. Because, you know, obviously there's a lot of stuff going on, you know, since the real president's back with real balls and doing a job that no other president has ever done. But anyway, I'm going to do it, as I said, different. I'm going to go to the random shit first. That what you just watched, I put the link in the description, who created that video. That's pretty badass. But there's a saying that I've never forgotten from that movie. If you've never seen it, Terminator, the original movie. It's an old movie, I think 82, 83. I should have checked. But it's a great movie for that age. You know, the special effects were decent, kind of, except for the part when he's in the mirror. But it was a good movie, and the storyline was awesome. But you got to think, with all this AI shit going on, and you know, we're worried about China, we're worried about this, we're worried about that. AI. You heard what Elon said. No thought. They take over, you give them a purpose, and they take it upon themselves. Matter of fact, it was Age of Ultron, Avengers, same shit. There's always been something about AI where we make a wrong decision and we get screwed. And it's scary, you know what I'm saying? Because granted, with zombies, you know, yeah, zombies, big zombie guy, Walking Dead, and bunch of shit. And if you've ever watched The Last of Us, haven't watched it, watch it. I actually should have gotten the trailer for that or clips from it, but it doesn't have to do with zombies, but similar. But it's kind of scary, especially the first episode, where I think it was 1968, where this guy who actually studies fungus and all this stuff, forgot the name of it, explains how that's what we got to worry about. Fungus, something that we never even think about. But I'll get into it tomorrow. It's kind of interesting. But with that, especially with the clickers, they don't just die when you shoot them in the head. You know what I'm saying? It's not like in most zombie movies. Shoot them in the head and they're done. You know, it's whatever. So I think we'll do pretty good against that kind of apocalypse. But AI? I mean, seriously, AI. I mean, look. What's my name?
It's Fernando Rivera.
It's smart. I'm just saying, it's everywhere, all around us. AI, intelligence, our watches, our phones. I mean, it's not like they're going to grow legs and pick up a knife or a gun and kill us. I'm just, you know, saying. But AI, it's you know, it's. I think about the Terminator, because back then, Skynet, you know, Stargate, I'm just saying, you know, took it upon itself to believe that we are the ruin of Earth, of us, you know what I'm saying? So they took it upon themselves to exterminate us, terminate us. So Terminator, it's a good movie, but there's this other movie if you haven't watched yet. It's on Netflix. So if you have Netflix and you haven't watched it, doom on you. Just saying, because I'm going to ruin it. Still, good movie to watch even if I ruin it. Spoiler alert. It's called Extinction. Has to do with AI. Came out a couple years ago with Michael Pena. If you know Michael Pena, he was an Ant-Man. He actually played a really serious... He's actually pretty funny in most movies, but he was also in, I think, third or fourth season of Narcos, and he played the first the agent that was killed by the cartels in Mexico, and that's kind of why America got more involved, that they killed the agent, Kike something. Great show, by the way. But he also played this one, and he was serious, and it was good. Extinction. I'll play the trailer. It's actually pretty good. Netflix, please, excuse me. I'm supporting you guys, even though some of the stuff's semi-woke. But this, not woke at all. But it's pretty good. Watch this.
Every day, we go about our routines. Work, home, family. Work, home, family.
Another nightmare.
Work, home, family. Work.
Sleeping okay?
I don't understand why you won't get some help.
Because they're gonna say it's in my head.
It is just in your head.
Please wake up.
I think these dreams are the future. What if something bad is coming?
You see that? You kidding? Of course I can.
What is that? This is what you saw.
It's an invasion.
If we stay here, we die.
What's happening out there has been headed our way for a very long time.
I know what's gonna happen. I need you to trust me. You'll be safe.
They're coming.
In your nightmares. Did you see them kill us?
Yo, what I'm saying is, as I said, spoiler alert. Sorry, if you don't want a spoiler, switch it off, put the volume down, or whatever, cover your ears. AI. That movie there had a twist, a crazy twist at the end, because the whole time I'm thinking, all right, we're being invaded, another invasion movie. But no, the twist in that movie is the invaders were us. Everybody else, AI. It was a really, I watched it first, and then a year or two later, I told my wife about it. So she was like, all right, let's watch it. As we're watching it, she's usually pretty good at guessing stuff. She had no idea. She's watching a movie, and she's like, oh my God. And then when the flip happened where it was, whoa, wait a second, they're human. And the other people on Earth weren't. AI. Make a long story short, spoiler alert. Apparently, AI took over. They had a war. Earthlings, humans, had to leave and live somewhere else. And for 50 years, they planned on coming back and taking back Earth against AI. Great movie. There's a little hidden message in there, I'm sure, about racism or whatever. But my thing is that I always say, as far as racism, I always say I don't believe in systemic racism. But the little bit that I do believe in, I don't believe it's evil. I believe it's fear. If you think about it, when it comes to stuff like this, X-Men, same thing, their hidden message there, it's fear of something different. And in my opinion, like assholes, everyone has them. If we ever get invaded, because, we're humans and we're idiots, especially liberals, two genders, fear. We'll probably attack them first, even though they probably come in peace. We'll probably screw ourselves because after we attack them and they're more advanced than us, they'll probably wipe us out. Just saying. But AI, that's some scary shit. Terminator, great movie, old, Arnold Schwarzenegger, want to be liberal, but, whatever. Want to be right? Anyway, whatever. Just saying. AI, scary shit. The link in the description to the person who created that Terminator clip or whatever is in the link. And I'm just saying, you know, look for Extinction on Netflix. Great movie to watch. Netflix, I'm pushing your movie. Anyway, now let's get back to the common sense shit. Caroline Leavitt, our new press secretary. I said it weeks ago. That's a press secretary. That's a real press secretary. And just listen to what she had to say first.
This White House believes strongly in the First Amendment, so it's why our team will work diligently to restore the press passes of the 440 journalists whose passes were wrongly revoked by the previous administration. We're also opening up this briefing room to new media voices who produce news-related content and whose outlet is not already represented by one of the seats in this room. We welcome independent journalists, podcasters, social media influencers, and content creators to apply for credentials to cover this White House. And you can apply now on our new website, whitehouse.gov/new media. Starting today, this seat in the front of the room, which is usually occupied by the press secretary's staff, will be called the new media seat. My team will review the applications and give credentials to new media applicants who meet our criteria and pass United States Secret Service requirements to enter the White House complex. So in light of these announcements, our first questions for today's briefing will go to these new media members whose outlets, despite being some of the most viewed news websites in the country, have not been given seats in this room.
Oh, that's just the beginning. Watching that press conference was just enlightening. What's the right word for it? It's comfortable. It was common sense. And she wasn't done. There were two other clips I put together because, you know, liberal media and their bullshit. Two things about illegal immigrants and the price of eggs. Just listen to what she has to say. Let me see if I can find that. I apologize. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Did I get rid of it? No, I hope not. Oh, here it is. Trump's been in office 6 hours. Why are my groceries so high? That's pretty much the idiots. You've seen some of my videos I posted before. This is what they are. They're all Homer Simpson, all idiots, asking the dumbest questions. And guess what?
Christian Day talk.
Thanks, Caroline. Just real quick, you mentioned the inflation executive order the president signed, but egg prices have skyrocketed since President Trump took office. So what specifically is he doing to lower those costs for Americans?
Really glad you brought this up, because there is a lot of reporting out there that is putting the onus on this White House for the increased cost of eggs. I would like to point out to each and every one of you that in 2024, when Joe Biden was in the Oval Office, or upstairs in the residence sleeping, I'm not so sure, egg prices increased 65% in this country. We also have seen the cost of everything, not just eggs. Bacon, groceries, gasoline have increased because of the inflationary policies of the last administration. As far as the egg shortage, what's also contributing to that is that the Biden administration and the Department of Agriculture directed the mass killing of more than 100 million chickens, which has led to a lack of chicken supply in this country, therefore a lack of egg supply, which is leading to the shortage.
Wow, a real answer.
But, hold pro-Hamas sympathies.
The president is open to deporting individuals who have broken our nation's immigration laws. So if they are here...
You notice how she's not looking down, looking at a book or binder of notes? She's flat out answering questions, dominating.
Illegally, then certainly he is open to deporting them. And that's what this administration is hard at work at doing. We receive data from DHS and from ICE every single day. From what we hear on the ground, ICE agents are feeling incredibly empowered right now because they actually have a leader in this building who is supporting them in doing their jobs that they were hired to do, which is to detain, arrest, and deport illegal criminals who have invaded our nation's borders over the past 4 years. That's what the president is committed to seeing.
Peter. Just
Caroline, I can ask you very quickly, just following up on the question on immigration first. President Trump, during the course of the campaign in 2024, said the following about illegal immigration. He said, they're going back home where they belong, and we start with the criminals. There are many, many criminals. NBC News has learned that ICE arrested 1,179 undocumented immigrants on Sunday, but nearly half of them, 566 of the migrants, appear to have no prior criminal record besides entering the country illegally. Is the president still focused?
Do you see that laugh? She laughed for a reason, because it was a dumb question. She's smart.
Which is a civil crime, it's not criminal.
It's a federal crime.
So I'm asking though, he said he was going to focus on those violent offenders first. So is violent offenders no longer the predicate for these people to be deported?
The president has said countless times on the campaign trail, I've been with him at the rallies, I know you've been there covering them too, Peter, that he is focused on launching the largest mass deportation operation in American history of illegal criminals. And if you are an individual, a foreign national, who illegally enters the United States of America, you are, by definition, a criminal. And so therefore, you are subject to deportation.
I apologize for...
They all have a criminal record?
And welcome to the break. If they broke our nation's laws, yes, they are criminal. Yes. Thank you.
Yep. Double clap. Golf clap. I think it's better than the golf clap. Liberal media. Poop on their faces. Shit. Diarrhea. Splatter all over their faces. You're a criminal. You invade our country illegally, not the right way. You're a criminal. You're out of here. And they're doing their job. And it's amazing what they're doing. Just saying. And it's going to keep doing it. It's going to keep happening. You know what I'm saying? Liberal media with all their bullshit. Oh, I have a lot more. And guess who retired? Guess who quit? I gotta laugh because finally, this schmuck finally quit. They put him on the midnight because they know they try to shut him up. And they was like, dude, you're one of the reasons we're losing people. But watch his goodbye.
And I just wanted to end today's show by thanking all of the wonderful people who work behind the scenes at this network. You may have seen some reports about me and the show. And after giving all of this some careful consideration and weighing an alternative time slot CNN offered me, I've decided to move on. I am grateful to CNN for the nearly 18 years I've spent here doing the news. I'll have more to say about my plans in the coming days, but until then, I want to thank all of you for tuning in. It has been an honor to be welcomed into your home for all these years. That's the news. Reporting from Washington, I'm Jim Acosta.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
They're just falling. They're just falling. Oh, man. You know, I had never thought, well, I kind of did, Trump being reelected would have so much impact. It's impacting everything in a positive way. All these jerkwads in the liberal media losing their shit. Oh, man, I'm telling you, I got plenty more. Of course, liberals losing their shit, idiots, which I'm going to show you right now. There are several, and they're crazy. Oh my God.
Oh. I think we severely underestimated the amount of women around us who will never be able to stop seeking the approval and validation of the white men around them. And y'all really exposed yourself with the results of this election. These white women who voted against our interests, these are the women that we went to high school with, that we were best friends with in college, that we played sports with our whole lives. But they chose to listen to their dads. They chose to listen to their boyfriends or their husbands. They chose to put the interests of the white men around them in their lives above the interests of women, above the interests of minorities, above the interests of oppressed people. I will never be able to wrap my mind around that. How you can be a highly educated woman, see how women around you are being treated, see how minorities around you are being treated, and still choose to value the opinion of the white men around you the most and vote for their interests. One of the most important women in my life married a rich white man, and she chose to vote for his interests instead of the interests of her 3 daughters. The silence from all of these women right now who could not bring themselves to vote for Harris, to vote for another woman in this election, is shameful, and we will not forget.
Walking around in downtown Chicago and a group of men drove past me and yelled "stuck up bitch" at me. Since the election, I wanted to point out that the way that men catcall me and other women that I know has felt a lot more aggressive and bold, to the point where I'm scared that at some point they're going to pull over and try to pull me into the car. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this or has stories about it, but I feel like it's dangerous because before it used to be, oh, where are you going? You're so pretty. And now it's like, you're a bitch. I'm out to get you. And it's really terrifying.
Just saying. Obvious common sense stuff. Now, I should have said something in the beginning when I was talking about the AI. There's a saying that I put on the video that I've always remembered. There is no fate but what we make. That was at the end of the first Terminator, the one I talked about. And I've always believed that, you know what I'm saying? There is no fate but what we make. We make our own fate. Our own, you know, there's no book. There's no rules. Your life is what you make it. I ruined mine. I'm an ex-convict, ex-gang member, and there's a lot of freedoms that I've lost, a lot of stuff that I can't do because of my past, but that's my fate. I chose that. So there is no fate but what we make. That's one of the reasons I love that movie, that sentence at the end. So humans, just saying, I'm human, but AI, there is no fate but what we make. So watch out, be careful, just, you know, AI, Terminator. Anyway, idiots. Now, there's another section, random shit, as I always say, all over the place. What's the price of rice? China. Straight out of left field, wherever left is to you. Martial arts, the section that I'm going to be doing every couple days. It's kind of funny, but I'm going to call it, where is it? Here it is. Martial arts, expectations versus reality. Remember, this guy here is a martial arts, a master instructor of American Kempo Karate. But, you know, there are people who try to make money out of bullshit martial arts. And this guy, one here, George Dillman. I remember watching this guy, and I couldn't remember his name yesterday. But I remember when Discovery Channel put a video out, or whatever it was, ABC. I think it was Discovery Channel. I'll let you watch the video in a second. Where they embarrassed the shit out of this guy. I put a link in the description to the whole video, but I'm going to put a little bit of it and then some other stuff to prove all this fake bullshit. It's kind of funny, you know. And I've been to schools that teach this kind of shit. But let me get rid of this. Solo Dolo. And the section that I call...
Chi, it flows throughout the body. Without it, you don't function. And it's a radio wave.
Science can't find Chi. It doesn't exist as far as science can tell.
Without a doubt, George Dillman is a force to be reckoned with. He's a 9th degree black belt who has taught everyone from Muhammad Ali to Bruce Lee. And he's able to drop just about anyone using applications of pressure to certain points along the body.
Can't take it there. He's probably weak right here. You okay? This way at the same time. Pressure point knockouts are the easiest way to put a person down. I can put the largest person that you can find in the world, and I've done this. With that finger, I can put him on the floor. It's a guy that's a big guy, he's man on the street.
But that's just the beginning. Dillman claims to have adapted this technique to where he can knock a person out without having to touch them.
The energy out of this hand, and we're going to affect up on the head at the third eye. So snap, couple. Back, back, back.
You serious?
Here goes another one. No touch martial arts. You notice they're all black belts? Every single one. They're all black belts. Really? Yeah. Guess what, buddy? I challenged the real MMA fighter to fight with him. This is reality as opposed to expectations. No touchy. Dude probably pooped his pants right now. Hey, wait, did I say it wrong? A lesson to learn. Just saying. Being a martial artist, I've walked into schools that I knew, because being that I've been in martial arts at the age of 8, 9, that they were bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I said it before. Look into the history. Look into lineage. Lineage meaning people behind instructor. There's always, especially now with the day and age, you can look shit up. No touch, chi. There's a lot of bullshit martial arts out there. You know what I'm saying? People make money because, like liberals, they believe all the shit they hear and act on it. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. As I said, this show, all random, plus common sense. Is there anything else that I missed? Let me see. Did I miss anything? You know what? I'm gonna, before I go, I gotta, the Trump's favorite person in the world.
Hi, everybody. Guess what? It's a new year soon. I can have a new start on my TikTok. Rosie O 2025. That's my name on TikTok that I'm going to start using in January. Rosie O 2025. It's going to be a private account. So if you want to follow it, and then I'll follow you back, and we'll try to do this in a little bit more of a sane way. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hang in there, people. Hang in there. Hard to believe. Be kind to each other. Even when you don't want to.
Sounds like Rosie is tired.
I forgot to cut that. But seriously, though, I remember that one time one of the reporters was asking about Trump saying fat and this whatever women, and he said, no, only Rosie O'Donnell. I wish I had that clip. But yeah, loon, liberal. Like my hat, you already know, representing Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. And it's going to be a tough game, but, fingers crossed they come through as they usually do. I say again, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Conservative Ex-Con, so you can get notified. There are links in the description to what I mentioned, the videos and support links. Anything will be appreciated. Look me up on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, PC, shit. And Rumble, as I said many times. If you don't have Rumble, you're conservative, download it. It's a free app. They have subscription where, no ads, but so does YouTube. Yeah, I deal with it, whatever. It's still a good app. Owned by conservatives, no censorship. So I say, as always, happy hump day, happy Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you're enjoying my video. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, and let's have some fun. Because guess what? America's back. You already know. Peace out. Everyone, stay true to the red, white, and blue.